And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love now. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First down, Green Bay.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To throw now, here's Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
Now Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 10 more there and another first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 7-7, our score after one.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Back to throw again.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. Third and 14. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready?
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 22.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Love from the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, twisting away. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Ready, break. Red, yellow. Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
Here's Love. And Watson has it right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready. Blue 32. Field black. Ready.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Down. Red. 52 blue. Grill green. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go check. Go check. Let's go. Get up.
A final shot before break. Burgess.
And that one too high and incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
County Lions. Hey, smash Broncos.
Looking to throw. Burgess.
They'll get that complete to Harrison.
They get 11 back on that one. They lose to 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is watched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. first down, Green Bay.
Here we go. Here we go. Strike two.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Set, hut. 52 full.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And Watson has it right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing. Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
First down.
Let's go now. 6. Right. 95. Set.
Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have moved out in front. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. A beautiful fake. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Burgess. This is taken in by McBride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. He had his tight end running free down the middle. I think maybe if you don't try to go for the home run ball and just kind of get it to him, just put it on him, this play will work out. But he led him too much, and that's a tough incompletion to handle.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
53 yards.
Buffalo 18.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Hey,
line.
Crash. 19. Bronco 80. Warriors 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
17.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
Here we go. Set.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
On the set.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. 17. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
On the set.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Come on.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready. Drop 60, drop 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Burgess.
Open man here is Benson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Burgess.
Oh, that is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Burgess. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, 40 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't leave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the...
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Love now. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Love fires that quickly outside. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, Burgess. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnes. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Here we go on 4th down. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Pass to 60.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set. 45, ready?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd,
On the ready.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Black set. Black foot.
Love. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ready, break.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Going back in the back. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a Completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down.
18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they do spike it in time with just 1 second remaining.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk. Check the ball. Ready, ready?
Up the middle they go. Barnes. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right side to Watson.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
52 blue. Green jack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And the Cardinals going to use another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Ready. Yellow, 43, set.
On first down, and he loses the football a second time.
Wow.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
Green, set. Black 40. Hut.
Here's Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
13 yards.
Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coach has always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect them to attack on defense and not sit back.
Love looking to throw it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Point after here coming up. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Packers 38, Cardinals 31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a